Hi YouTube, welcome to another Doctor Who Series 8 review. This time I'm going to be looking at episode 7, which is Kill the Moon, written by Peter Harness, which is a new episode, which is a new writer to Doctor Who. I am going to apologise now, I'm feeling a bit poorly, so my voice might be a bit today, but I thought if I left it too late in the week then I'd have this one and my Gotham review to do, and probably have to film on the same day, so I'm a bit, so you just have to bear with me. But I thought the episode was better than I thought it was going to be originally. I thought that it was going to be, sort of, but especially considering it's a new writer, there was very high expectations, and I thought it was really good. I thought, in regards to concept, the episode was great. They've not done the moon, certainly for a long time. In fact, they've not been to the moon in the new series. They've mentioned the moon, like they've mentioned moon landing, and they've mentioned all this and stuff about the moon, but they've not actually been to the moon in the new series, which, so when the fact that they went to the moon was really good. I thought it was great. Very Mass Effect-y. I thought the supporting characters were great. Courtney was a lot better than she was last week. I thought her character was a bit meh last week. But this week I thought she was very brave for a teenage girl. She's sort of, I'm seeing the reminiscent of Susan. The Doctor put her in too much danger. I think that Doctor just sort of, the Doctor in the episode, he's sort of letting things happen. Like I didn't like the Doctor in this episode because he left Clara and Courtney with an impossible decision. And Ludwig as well, played by Hermione Norris, who I thought was good. The Doctor's. I was just looking at my finger on the Doctor, especially in regards to this episode. Like it was. I didn't like the Doctor in this episode. I thought he was too that decision that he made Clara and Courtney thingy to either blow up the moon or to save everyone else, or kill the moon. Yeah, because the moon turned out to be an egg cracking, and it became almost a creature inside. Which, that concept alone is genius. I loved that concept. I thought that was great. The spiders I thought were very good. The fact that they weren't spiders, because the fact that I thought, because spiders, giant spiders are threatening, but the fact that there were germs as well, that was really good. But it just reminded me of Planet of the Spiders, the Jon Pertwee episode from 1970, the 1970s. I thought it was a nice little reference to the old series, as was the filming location for the moon. They filmed that in Lanzarote, which was also where they filmed Planet of Fire, a Fifth Doctor episode in the 50s. Because there's a volcanic crater in Lanzarote that's grey and it looks like the moon, which is why they filmed there. They couldn't have done it anywhere else in regards to without using CGI and stuff. So I think that worked really well. I'm going to talk about Clara because her character in this episode really, really irritated me. Like, I get that she's feeling bad because of, the Doctor leaving her and the fact that she had to choose. But, I think the rumours now about Clara leaving at Christmas are turning out to be more true than we think. Just because of the way she reacted to the Doctor at the end of the episode. The line, I'm going to slap you so hard you'll regenerate, I love that line. That made me laugh so much. But I did think she was a bit too abrasive to him, considering he's abrasive. The fact that she's abrasive now, and it's a change in her character, there's something thingy. Because Clara's always been one of those characters that's been sort of considerate, and I don't know. I couldn't quite put my finger on Clara's character in this episode. Although she's very teachery, even when she's not trying to be. Like obviously because Courtney was in the TARDIS. And the Doctor was like, "Oh, right, well, I'll take you to the moon. Shall we go to the moon?" And Clara's like, "No, you can't go to the moon. You've got double geography." I just, yeah. So Clara had the good moments, I had bad moments in the episode. Um, you do sort of feel sorry for Clara, but the way she acted, I don't think she's going to be in the next episode very much, if she's in it at all. But then again, reports of saying that the Doctor's rarely in episode 9. So Jamie Mathiasen, who's writing next week's episode and the episode after, has probably listened to Stephen Moffat and looked at Peter Harness's episode and thought, right, we'll have a Doctor Light episode with Flatline in episode 9. We'll have a Clara Light episode next week with Mummy on the Orient Express. What else did I like? The Doctor's yo-yo. The Doctor had a yo-yo. That's something very Matt Smithy. The fact that he had a yo-yo. So we're getting glimpses of the childlikeness of the old Doctor, but obviously still this stern Scottish, abrasive. But yeah, I like the yo-yo. The yo-yo was great. We're seeing some more of Danny. He said that he had a bad day, which I'm sure will come back, which will get mentioned again later on in the series. I'm at least hoping that that's going to be the case. But Danny was very right at the end of the episode when he said to Clara, "You've not completely put it behind you because you're still angry. Tell him again once you're calm." You know, because Clara was like, "I've had enough of the Doctor. I've had enough. I've had enough. I've had enough." But the fact that she was angry, and Danny was like, "No, calm yourself and then say it again. What happened if you're angry?" I love that bit. That was a very nice scene. I thought the openings, the pre-title sequences in this series have all been winners, with the exception of maybe Robo Sherwood, but the Clara talking to the camera. This is a message. We've got to get help. It's up to you. We've got to make a decision, an impossible decision. The person's left us, and then he's just like, what? The Doctor's gone? Only in the start of the episode, and the Doctor's gone, and then obviously it cuts to the Coal Hill School again with the Doctor. I don't know what the Doctor was wearing in this episode. That spotty shirt thing. I was not a big fan of that. The one thing I found really funny though is how much Courtney was trying to be like the Doctor. She stole his psychic paper to use it as fake ID to get White Lining or Alka Pops or something like that. And it's like she had a vortex manipulator, but it wasn't. I thought, oh dear, that's the sort of thing that people I know would do with a psychic paper, use it as ID to get in clubs or to buy alcohol or something. I thought that's something that a 15-year-old girl would do. But yeah, overall, I was generally sort of impressed with the episode. The production value again was great. The way they made it look like the moon was great. Again, that comes down to location, and I thought I think the location for that was great. They couldn't have found a better location for that. The production this series, I keep saying, and I will keep reiterating how good the production aspects of this series are. Yeah, production's great. The inside of the shuttle wasn't as good as I thought it would. The spiders were a bit, you could tell they were very CGI, but yeah, I think probably the least they've spent on budget in regards to production in this episode. But no, I thought it was good. I thought Peter Harness definitely needs to write another episode for Doctor Who. If that's what he can deliver, then I would be very happy for him to write for it again. It's nice to see Stephen Moffat not having some sort of predominant power over the series. Peter Harness has just been left to it to write his own episode. Yeah, there's still links to the overall major arc of the series and to Danny and to Clara's character, but no, this one was very much sort of standalone. There was no reference to Missy or to the Promised Land whatsoever. So I think this one was possibly one of the best ones of the series as of yet. I really like this one. I think I'm probably going to give this a strong 8. I need you guys to let me know what you thought of the episode. leave a comment, like, and subscribe to the video. I'm really sorry, my throat is terrible now. It's going really bad. Yeah, subscribe, like, leave a comment, tell me what you thought about it, and I'll be back next week for a Doctor Who video of Mummy on the Orient Express, which looks interesting as hell, written by another new Doctor Who writer. In fact, it looks really good actually. The next time trailer was quite surprising. I genuinely think it's gonna look good, but there wasn't very much of Clara, which again is making me think that Clara's not going to be in the next episode at all. But yeah, I'll have my Gotham video up later on in the week for episode 3. Bye guys. I'm gonna go get some rest.